Great day, everyone. I'm Elizabeth, a YOE intern. Today, on behalf of my group, I'll be taking us briefly through the topic navigating the impact of fuel subsidy removal in Nigeria and strategies for employee support. So let's picture this with the increase in fuel prices directly impacting our employees' daily lives. It potentially is leading to financial strain with the hike in prices of goods and services, and not just in transportation. So, what we're trying to do here today is to show, acknowledge, and address these concerns. We're not just reacting, we're showing ways to proactively ensure the welfare of employees in their organization. So, let's jump into some of these strategies that we're proposing. The first strategy on the list is communication and transparency. Effective and honest communication is a compass through challenging times, right? In times in this way, our companies, organizations can show that they are aware of everything that is happening recently regards the fuel subsidy removal and mention how they are willing to show support to these employees. We're saying that organizations should establish a clear communication plan, providing regular updates, create a kind of forum for dialogue, and ensure transparency. Very important. This in turn will better build trust and keep everyone informed and reassured. Let's imagine going through a turbulent sea or turbulence on the plane. So, in as much as the captain, the pilot, the cabin crew are looking for a solution to steady the ship or plane, one thing the people on board secretly always want to hear is a message of hope in that gloomy time. Am I right? And so now let's imagine if these crew members are quiet, it's double trouble. So we can now see how communication is a good tool in trying times like this. Next up on the list, we have what we call employee assistance programs, the EAPs. Employees are the heart of organizations, as we can all agree. So when we talk about EAPs, it goes beyond the professional realm. They're trying to embrace the personal too. Things like counseling services, financial planning resources, and workshops for skill building. So we know how in this period it can get very tough for employers, but if possible, an in-house planning with the financial team to see if a salary review for bonuses can be factored in. The company I interned with kind of did that, Access Bank. So it will be helpful under the EAP to assist employee because of the hike in transport fares due to subsidy removal. Why do I say this? For instance, we have people who complain about being underpaid. Now their expenses have tripled, especially in transportation. There are this same set of people who, for example, pay 300 before to and fro, now are paying a whooping sum of 1,000 naira to make that same trip. Most of us here can relate to this. So you can see the EAPs are a matter of fact is how the EAPs are an investment in our team's resilience and how we can better keep employees motivated to face the coming times ahead. Next, we have flexible work arrangements. So what do I mean by this? It's majorly to improve work-life balance and adaptability. Now, how can we achieve that? Flexibility is the key to adaptability. Let's imagine a work environment where commuting challenges are met with understanding and adaptability. For instance, firstly, we're proposing reducing unnecessary import to work requests during weekdays and holidays. Very, very important. Or better still, there should be provision for transport fare bonuses for employees that come to work on non-working days. Also, now in our digital world today, companies should support hybrid or remote work where possible for positions that allow for it though, and also make provision for data allowances for these hybrid or remote workers, right? Then for positions in the company that are strictly on-site roles, as we know, supporting them through the EAPs that was mentioned before can turn out to be beneficial. The next strategy, we're talking about financial wellness initiatives. Here, we're trying to show how empowering our employees with capacity building tools will help them navigate the storm successfully in right now, in the current time, and also beyond. Like when we say wellness initiatives, we're talking about budgeting workshops, collaboration with financial institutions and educational resources. This can pave the way for long-term financial stability. Then last on the list is transportation subsidies or alternatives. So there are some practical measures that can be taken by organizations to create better transportation support for employees and increase employee satisfaction. We're suggesting transportation subsidies like transport fare, coupons, company-sponsored shuttles, or even carpooling initiatives. Carpooling is when you share a ride with friends or neighbors when you're all heading in the same direction. So it helps save money on fuel, reduces traffic, and it's also good for the environment when we're talking about sustainability, and also fosters networking. So this is the last strategy on the list, and these proactive strategies that have been proposed uh, right now is going to help fortify our organization and support our employees through economic shifts due to the fuel subsidy removal. Organizations that support employees give rise to a stronger, healthier workforce for the labor market. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.